Hey, looks like I'm back to normal uploads. I've uploaded 2 videos within a month. That's unusual for me. Anyways, I just wanted to talk again. Lately I felt like I haven't been doing enough, especially for YouTube and stuff. I feel like no matter how many videos I put out, how much I grind on YouTube, I still feel like I could be doing more. Like whenever I'm done with the video, I immediately think like, what should I do for the next one? And I know it's like a good thing to keep pushing yourself and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like it's also kind of like a bad quality too, because I constantly can never feel satisfied with anything I do. And that kind of applies to my school and stuff too. I'll get like a B and it's got to be like an A. I just want it to be perfect, even though I'll try super hard and I'll get like a B or a C or whatever. I just feel like I can never be satisfied with the amount of work I'm doing. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm some crazy workaholic or anything, but I just always feel like I could be doing more. Like the other day I was sick. I came home from a camp. I was very excited to go to this camp too. And then I just got sick the first day, so I had to go back home. Well, not the second day. And I was laying in bed. I was like, I could be recording a video right now or something. I'm freaking sick. I'm freaking throwing up. And I'm thinking about YouTube. I can never turn it off. Or a while back, I was on vacation with my family at the beach, and we were at the ocean. I was hanging out with my little brothers and stuff, and then I was just thinking I was thinking of video ideas, I could do this, I could do that, what would the thumbnail be, thinking all this stuff, bruh, just enjoy your life some, you don't always have to think about YouTube. It's like an obsession. And I guess I kind of started thinking about this. Mr. Beast did a video with Jay Schlatt on his weekly Slap channel. I don't know if you guys seen that. He kind of does similar stuff to this. He just kind of talks about his life and whatever over Call of Duty gameplay. And Mr. Beast was talking about how YouTube is all he thinks about. He doesn't even like to go out to eat because he doesn't want this 30 minutes he could be spending on YouTube that he's spending out having a good time. He'd rather just spend on YouTube. And I don't want to turn into that. I don't want to turn so absorbed in my work. I miss the present. I'm just thinking about the future constantly. And I just wish I could enjoy the simple moments more, when I'm not working, when I'm just with my friends or whatever, and not constantly thinking I need to be doing more and more and more. It's just unhealthy, I feel like. Now YouTube is something I definitely want to work out, so that's why I'm working so hard on it and stuff, but I don't know. I'm still young. I need to enjoy life more, but it's just hard for me too. I just the only thing I feel like I care about is YouTube. I mean, obviously I care about other things, but I just feel like I care about YouTube the most, which probably isn't the best. And I guess that leads me into, I wish I wasn't always thinking about the future or the past or whatever. It's so hard for me to just sit with my thoughts and be in the present. Well, I can sit with my thoughts, but my thoughts are going to be in the future. I can't just sit and just be in the moment. Sitting on the beach, I can't just sit there and just be. I'm always thinking about something else. And I wish I could just clear my mind more. Maybe I could do that through meditating, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Something needs to change. And I also don't want to be one of those workaholic people that literally work all the time, even if they have a family and stuff, and they never see their family. That's kind of how my uncle is. He works this night shift all the time at this power plant, and he he hardly ever sees his family because he's just working constantly, and that's just not worth it to me. Time is the most valuable resource you could ever have. Money you can always make more of, but time you can never make more of. And his philosophy is well, the more I'm working, the less I'm spending. So his freaking whole mindset revolves around money. And he'll trade any amount of time for more money, which is crazy to me. I like money too, but there's a certain point where I'll focus more on my time than money, Especially when I'm young too and stuff. My friends are going to be going off to college and stuff like that, and they won't always be around. So I need to spend more time hanging out with them before I actually pick a career where I'm more busy and stuff like that. I don't know if I've said this in previous videos, but I usually get pretty stressed out about my college classes and stuff. I talk about that so much. It's just because it's so much of my life right now. It takes up so much time right now. So I just constantly think about it. But I tricked myself into thinking that my parents are expecting these super high grades from me when they're not really. because I was talking to them the other day, because I feel like my mom was disappointed in me, like with my C's and stuff like that. But it's really just these false expectations I put on myself, and these like super unrealistic goals I set for myself that, like, not goals, but expectations that even I can't reach, even when I do the best of my ability, you know. And I put myself in this like false reality where the world is tougher than it actually is, or the world's like darker than it really is. All my life so miserable because I gotta do all these. I have all these responsibilities when it's really most of the responsibilities I just put on myself. They're self-imposed. Like, I'm trying to learn Spanish and Japanese at the same time. Spanish because I'm taking a Spanish class, and it's a pretty prevalent language where I live. And Japanese because I plan on going a study abroad thing. And I put all these things like, oh, you gotta do it every single day. You gotta keep up this streak, and if you mess it up, you're back at square one. You ruined it. And it's just like, it's just so unhealthy. But I can't get out of that mindset. I feel like I always gotta do more. I can't ever just not be doing anything. I gotta be doing something constantly. There's this like quote that I kind of think about a lot. I live in a prison of my own design, where basically I put so much stress on myself, and I give myself all these responsibilities is like my own doing, and I'm the cause of my own stress, I guess. And I've convinced myself that other people are putting all this pressure on me, and that's really not the case. And it's all just in my mind. I'm just schizophrenic, man. Your biggest critic is like inside your head or whatever. Like your brain is your biggest critic, and that's definitely true. I critique myself, and I'm harder on myself than anybody else probably ever will be in my life. I just need to, I don't know, maybe I need to meditate. I don't know. It sounds like cringe. It sounds like some alpha male thing. Maybe I need to journal. I do journal some. I just need to find something to ease my mind and just not stress myself out so much, you know? I don't really know what else to say about this. Give me some advice in the comments down below. I don't know. A lot of you guys are older than me, so you have more experience than me. I just need to find some peace and be content with what I have and what I've done and what I've accomplished and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for listening to me again. See you in the next talk. Goodbye.